Oh, all Sow Dog Piper here with you again today. It's a cold Saturday. I think it's about 23 right now. And it's a little cloudy and the wind's about 30 miles an hour, so it makes it that much colder. And I've seen where a lot of y'all have gotten some snow. If it's going to be cold, I want snow. I'm one of these guys that likes the snow for a few days, not for very long, but it's just too cold out there without having snow. So, real quick, a little bit of, well, here's housekeeping. Dr. Graybow, silver band. And I'll tell you what's in it here in a minute. It's a blend I want to talk about. But first, about the GAW. So the consensus with my question about should I extend it or not was yes, extend it. And I agree with that. It's been way too cold for some of y'all to be able to get out and smoke and do a video. So let's do that. Let's go to the next weekend. I want to give everybody a chance to get in on it. And I've got quite a few in there already. And I have decided to go ahead and give away that pipe I showed you in my last video, that tiny little baby pipe that still burns me up. But anyway, I'm gonna throw in that pipe, and then I'm gonna throw in a mystery pipe as well. So the other thing I want to review, and I'm not a reviewer, I just can tell you if it's good or not, I'll tell you a little bit about it, is this new Cornell and Deal line. And I've got this one, which is Lone Sentinel. Excellent vapor. Very good vapor. Has whole leaf red and orange Virginias and pure St. James Perique. It looks like it was whole leaves and a plug. They all come in plugs, I think this series does. That's what the plug looks like. Right there. If that comes in the, yeah. So, yeah, if you like a good, strong vapor, yet smooth with the Virginia, but spicy with the Perique, that's the one right there. That's the one you need to get. The other one I got is this Hoodoo, Cornell and Hoodoo Ridge. I have not tried this one yet. I've been smoking on this other one so much because I like it, but this one has got whole leaf, bright and red Virginia, St. James Perique, and Izmir Turkish. So another vapor. And as y'all know, I'm a vapor guy. So I'm looking forward to trying this. Another one I may have mentioned already that Rudy put me on was this 5 o'clock Shadow, a Cornell and Deal. And this is a dark fired. It's pressed into a cake, red Virginia, dark fired Kentucky, and Perique. I've been smoking this. It is a good, deep Perique smoke. About the way I can explain it. I don't know. I'm doing my tamper. There it is. But I am smoking that well, which one was it again? That Lone Sentinel. I love it. Although I've got a blend that I made that I think is pretty darn close, or Virginia and Perique. Has mainly Virginia and then 30% Perique in it. It tastes pretty close to me. But I currently made another batch of it, and I've got it in the press right now. It's only been in there about a week. So I'm going to press it out to a puck I don't know if I'm going to go 2 weeks or 3 weeks. We'll see. Come out here each day a little bit, press it down. Found this nice little, I guess it's a kitchen knife. I don't know. A thrift store. Got it good and sharp, and that's what I've been cutting the plug up with. So it's come in handy. The last thing I wanted to show you is the traveling box that's been going around that Blue Line Piper sent out Todd. I had picked out a pipe blank, basically, if you would, in it, and it was square. And I'm not done with this yet, but I've started shaping it. It was a square block, and it's getting there. It's not where I want it yet. I wish the hole was a little bigger for more tobacco, and I took off, I think, a little too much in the front because the wall's a little thinner than I like. But like I said, it's getting there. I used my bench sander to knock off a lot of it, and then I've taken my Dremel tool with a sander on it. I just been working it down real easy. Yeah, so I've been forgetting to tell some police stories when I do my videos. I'll tell you another one today. So years ago, when I was a DUI task force officer, I was leaving the jail. I hope I hadn't told this story. I don't remember. Leaving the jail, and some I think it was West Precinct officers had started a pursuit. I don't remember why they were trying to stop the guy. But as they're chasing him up the main thoroughfare through Huntsville, he throws a gun out. One thing about this plug, you got to really light it. So he throws the gun out, and we always anticipate people are armed. We have to anticipate danger and people being armed and people that want to hurt us, because if you let your guard down and don't expect the worst, then you get hurt. So it's always good when you expect the worst, but it turns out to be a whole lot better situation. So when there's one gun, there's always another gun. That's the way we look at it. So he wrecks out at an intersection, pretty big intersection at Governor's Drive and Memorial Parkway. He gets out of the car and starts running. Well, where he's running to has a deep embankment. Well, I say deep embankment. It's pretty deep embankment, but it's not straight down. It angles down. And there's kind of a open little field there. And then on the other side of it, where he's running to, was some of our housing projects. So I came from the county. I was a deputy sheriff before I was a city cop. I was used to driving in fields and learning how to navigate and get down in a field, or get my car in places where city cops didn't know how to handle. So all these my partners and everything, officers, they were stopping on the roadway and getting out to chase him on foot. Well, he had a pretty good lead on him. Pretty good lead. And I was like, why are they chasing him on foot when we can still chase him in a car? So I just angled my car down the hill, or down the embankment sideways, got to the bottom, straightened it out, and took off after him in the car. Well, of course, I caught up to him pretty quick in the car, and he's still running. So all I did was open my car door and knocked him down. Well, he rolled. I got out on foot at that point because I'm close enough now. He got back up and started running again, but I was close enough to chase him on foot by this point. And I got caught up to him, and I didn't want to tackle him in case he still had a gun or a weapon on him or something. So I just took my baton and I kind of stuck it between his legs as he was running, and he just bloop, he fell over. And I was able to get on top of him at that point, and he was tired. He'd run a pretty good long ways out through that field, so he was tired and he didn't really want to fight at that point, so he just gave up and took him into custody. But it turned out that the gun he threw out was stolen, and he had robbed somebody 2 days earlier with the same gun, so he had a slew of charges. Yeah, that was fun. Everybody's like, how in the world did you get out in the field? And I was like, it wasn't that difficult. You just got to know how to drive in a field and drive down an embankment. And so I hope everybody's well. Okay, something too I wanted to mention. If you get a chance, go over to Wheelchair Piper's page and watch his latest video. He's struggling right now. He just had an incident happen to him that he shouldn't have had to go through. Person that didn't have his best interest at heart, and was supposed to be a caregiver, instead caused more problems and anxiety and frustration and all that. But he could use some support and prayers. So if you want to go watch his video, Wheelchair Piper. Continue prayers for Jonathan, Piper X1X. I had emailed him last week or maybe the week before, but he was, doing a little better there for a while, and it turned back to not doing so good, and he's had some more problems. So he's had a setback, and is not feeling too well. And then Rudy's still having his back issues. He's in a lot of pain, and he has luckily been able to see the doctor after his MRI and things like that. So I think they've got a plan of action starting anyway. Trying to think if there's anybody else I can think of right now. I'm sure there is. I'm sorry. Leon from Jurexify. I hope I'm saying that right. He just lost his grandmother and I believe his uncle. So that's always a hard time. I can't think of anybody else right now. We all have a good rest of your weekend. Try to stay warm if you can. If you don't have to get out in the snow and drive around, just stay home. If not, play in it if you can. I hope we get some snow here soon, but who knows with Alabama weather. It goes from hot to cold, and you never know what you're going to get. So y'all have a good day. Be careful and watch your six. Bye.